I should probably make something for Valentine's Day, but what exactly? I mean, I could do Hat in Time Part 2. Nah. What about doing with Animal Crossing? Nah. What about Among Us? Nah. I know exactly what game I need to cover.
What am I doing with my life?
So yeah, Huniepop, a totally non-sexual dating game.
Hey, what about the sex?
Huniepop is an adult hybrid tile matching puzzle game that was developed and published by Huniepop. It was released in January 19th of 2015. The game was funded through a Kickstarter campaign where it received over $15,000. Now, I do want to say that there is quite a few scenes with women being quite revealing in their outfits. Nothing is gonna be an SFW, trust me, I've done the censoring. I would know. But just be ready that there are quite some revealing women in their outfits. But I mean, before we start that, I gotta find myself an outfit, you know? Gotta dress to impress. Beautiful as ever. So in Huniepop, you control a person who's basically like me when trying to talk to a girl. Oh, hello, David. Oh, isn't it just a call? You got a good day? I'm not even a girl, and neither is Raichu. What?
Hi there.
Wait, what? Me?
Yeah, you.
I think I'm in love with your dress. Is that Bordeaux colored?
Okay, maybe we can take a step back here. My name is Kiyu. Nice to meet you.
You mean like the letter?
Nope, not like that at all. Look, dude, are you gonna be alright? Looks like you're having some trouble holding it together over there.
Oh no, I just,
You just... Yeah, that's what I thought.
darn it, well, I should probably go. It's like 12 a.m. and I'm like only 19. Come on, I gotta go to get my sleep.
Or you could just stop being so weird about it.
No, I need sleep. Unlike you, I'm an actual human being.
Wait. You know what? This might actually work. Yeah. Oh man, this is your lucky day, buddy. Listen, I gotta go, but we'll meet again real soon. Trust me. Night!
Yeah, good night, whatever.
Hey you, rise and shine, we've got work to do. I said get up.
Oh man, I was sleeping the best sleep.
I bet you were.
What the hell are you doing in my house? Get out, or I'm calling the police.
Chill out for a second. You'll be glad I showed up. Don't you recognize this adorable face? It's Kiyu from the bar.
Yeah, but you had brown hair and definitely no wings. I especially remember the wing part.
Clever disguise, right? I can change my hair any color I want. It's pretty sweet.
I mean, it is better than my Asian disguise. So in this game, you get to meet the love fairy Q. Man, I wish I had a love fairy. The only thing I have is a Pikachu. And clones. Well, you guys ended up being more of a nuisance. So in this game, you have to date girls. What are you looking at me for? That's the whole point of the game. What, did you expect something else, huh? Basically, the game is a Connect 3 type of game, like Candy Crush, but with some different mechanics. First of all, your goal is to fill up the affection meter. When the bar is full, you've done it. Man, if only it was that easy in real life. Now, there are different icons. The heart increases your passion level. These are for moves. This is sentiment, which you can use to use date gifts. And then there are just, the usual icons. Well, let's go ahead and meet our first girl. We can use this stalking phone. Oh, that's how one of my friends knows where I live. And my phone number. And I should be scared. Ooh, I get to choose between a blonde and an Asian. Do I go blonde or Asian? Well, I'm a virgin, so I might take both of them. Oh yeah, and each new girl you meet in these games have a little dialogue segment. I'm going to show these so you can get how these characters are and how they react to stuff and all that. So here's the first discussion scene in the game.
Oh, Miss Yumi, I'm glad I ran into you. Have you had a chance to grade our exams yet?
Remind me what that was on again?
You know, the conservation of whatever you call it.
Oh, yeah. I think those are on my desk. Somewhere.
Oh, okay. Do you know when you might be able to get them back to us?
Later. Next week, probably. I'm sure you did fine, Tiffany.
You think? I hope so. I don't know, I was having trouble with some of the material. Do you know what we're going over next week? I'd like to try and get a head start this time.
Next week? I don't know yet. Actually, I have a pounding headache right now. Can we do this later, please?
Yeah, okay. Sorry to bother you, Miss Yumi.
No, it's fine. I'll talk to you later.
So this is Tiffany, the smart one, and of course the best waifu in the game. Now Tiffany likes school and cheerleading. In Denmark that would be what you call a stræber.
Whoa, is this chick serious? That schoolgirl uniform is a little on the nose, don't you think?
Looks as normal as those Japanese cartoons. Oh. Whoa.
She's cute though. Blonde too, so bonus points.
Okay. That gives me a Yahtzee. Look, I gotta note everything down. I gotta know who's the best waifu. Tiffany's already top spot, but...
Oh yeah, don't worry. They can't see or hear me. I'm just a figment of your imagination.
Wait. Figment of my imagination? God, that's a really cool imagination I have.
Plot twist! Nah, I'm crazy real. I just hid myself from everyone so I can give you advice on the sidelines.
Oh, thank God I'm not a mushroom. Wait, does this make me insane? If I'm talking to someone who's invisible?
This is your classic girl next door situation. She's nice, so don't say anything to scare her off.
優しいお嬢様、お列におばえを触ってもいいですか?
I haven't seen you around here before. Are you starting this semester?
I teach here. Professor Handsome, they call me. It says it right on my PhD. Just ignore the fact that there's a anti-PhD right next to it.
Come on, give me a break. Stop teasing me.
Like, if I end up going here, you'll have to show me around.
Yeah, I'd love that. It's really a beautiful campus, too. My name is Tiffany, by the way. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, yeah. Tiffany, we totally did not know that, did we? No. So here we have a screen that you'll see quite a bit in the game. Let me explain the different stuff we have here. Talk with her, you talk with the girl. Simple as that. Now, of course, different stuff can happen. You can either question into stuff like her favorite Welsh name city, like my favorite, which is... Yeah, whoever made that was a total masochist. You can also just have a discussion where you can learn more about the waifu's personality. And then she can quiz you on what you know of her. Like whether the fact that if you live in Australia, and how come you don't fall off the earth? Ask on a date. Well, you ask the girl on a date, which goes into puzzles, which I already talked about. View inventory. If you've ever played an RPG, it's the same thing. You won't have useless scrap in there. You could technically count the waifu's underwears as useless scrap, but hey, it's proof that someone slept with you. Just like I have proof from that time there was a girl that slept with me. Oh! This is not from a girl's. Girl Finder, the ultimate stalker app. Remember that Asian girl? Yeah, she's on your list. Check profile. Look, why do you need to know a person when your phone can tell you everything about them? That's why we have Facebook. That's why we have Twitter. That's why we have every single social media out there. They gotta know who you are. And then there's purchase gifts. It's where you get date gifts, personal gifts, food, and a bunch of useful stuff that you'll need to make your dating adventures easier. Trust me, these make it way easier.
So, for some reason, I decided not to date Tiffany, who is the best girl, and I moved on to stalk the Asian girl. I mean, everyone has their taste. So moving on to Aiko, yeah, that's the Asian person. That's their name. Look, I know it's super cheesy, but like, come on, that's the name.
So we stumble upon Aiko in a park, where she's talking to another character.
Good morning, Aiko.
Oh, hey, Belly.
What's wrong? Seems like something's bothering you.
Yeah, life.
How are classes going?
I don't want to talk about that.
Well, I think I have just the thing. I'm headed to the beach to work in a few poses. You should join me. Nothing like a little exercise to melt that stress away.
Not today. I'm just not feeling it.
Will I at least be seeing you this weekend at the studio?
I'll be there. I don't think I have anything else going on for once.
Great! Can't wait. See you there.
Dude, bro, Asian chicks? Don't even get me started. I have like the worst case of yellow fever ever. Like a yellow plague.
Well, after the dictionary of medicine, you are severely screwed.
This is a tough approach. She's kind of in a shitty mood, so say something stupid to try and cheer her up. It doesn't matter what. The stupider, the better.
Oh my god, can someone get me game death in here? What am I supposed to do? Just say something stupid! Something stupid! No, not that. See, game dev, this is how you do it. God, I bloody hate these birds in this particular park. I want to kill them all!
No, I like the birds.
Shoot! Plan B, where's plan B?
I think I've eaten Plan B. I mean, Plan E should still be somewhere around.
Wait, what happened to C and D then?
Well, let's say they transferred to the Netherlands.
Damn! I'll have to go to plan E then. Ha! I'm only kidding, I just thought you were cute and wanted to meet you.
No, I look like a mess right now. I'm sure my hair is a disaster.
You think you look like a mess?
I'm just trying to relax, enjoy a little downtime between classes. I teach up at UOG. You know the place? It's like the only university in the city for some reason.
Oh, so you've got that sexy teacher angle going on. Who wrote the script?
I don't know about that. I have a couple students who might agree with you, though. I'm glad you came over here. I needed a good laugh. The kids call me Miss Yumi, but you can call me Aiko.
So this time I actually managed to date Aiko. How did I screw that up with Tiffany? I don't know. Now each date happens in a varied place, but there's not a lot I can say yet. There will be something happening these days, more the fact that I'm going to be able to take one of them with me home. But that's not happening now. I mean, I'm still shocked that half of these girls want to go on a date with me now. I mean, weirdly enough, that doesn't work in real life.
Anyway, we saw that Belly character earlier. I mean, and since my phone can stalk people, well, let's talk to her.
In this discussion, we also get to meet the wonderful character known as Jessie.
Are you serious?
Oh, come on. Just try it on. It's going to look so cute.
Try what on? There's nothing here.
Come on. I saw it and I immediately thought of you. You're going to love it. I promise.
Oh my. All right. Just make sure nobody else is around.
Yeah, sure. The coast is clear.
I think she's blind, not noticing me. And that's coming from a person that has glasses. Which means I'm basically blind each day I wake up.
You're good.
Jess, I can't wear this.
What are you talking about? You look cute.
Cute?
Oh, stop. There's nothing wrong with a little skin. You can't keep all that boob to yourself, hun. It's not fair to the rest of the world.
The world will be just fine without my boobs.
Yeah, but I won't. Besides, it wasn't cheap, so you're stuck with it. So come on, let's go.
I am not going anywhere in this. I'm changing back.
Ugh, you are impossible.
Enjoying the view?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely enjoying the water back there. Can I dip in it?
Quick, now's your chance. Before she goes to change, just say something, anything.
Something, anything.
Huh? Oh, jeez. Hi, sorry, I'm so embarrassed right now. My friend made me put this stupid thing on. Sorry. 1 second. Let me go change.
Oh, what bikini? I was looking at that palm tree. Man, nature is wonderful.
Somehow, I'm not so sure I believe that. It's a little revealing, don't you think? I don't want people to think I'm like that, you know?
Oh, so you're not like that? Never mind that.
You jerk. Well, I guess it's not that bad. I mean, if you're really saying you like it. Oh, and hi. The person inside of the bikini you're talking to, her name is Belly.
So this is Belly, a fun way of saying belly. Like the one 4 had in that one movie they made, you know, Avonger's the final thingy thing. Belly is basically a calm girl who cares about spirituality, and she likes yoga, so you know that's a pro.
Now, Jesse. That was the entire thing, just...
Anyways, on to Jesse's introduction.
Hey, Lola. Oh, you bitch. You didn't tell me you were back in town.
Hey, lover. Just got in a couple days ago. Missed you.
Excuses. You know you're supposed to check in with me as soon as you hit the ground.
Of course. What was I thinking? I'm sorry, honey. Won't happen again.
That's more like it.
How have you been, my darling? Staying out of trouble?
Well, I try, but trouble has a hard time staying out of me.
So I take it work is good?
Never better, but enough about me. What's going on, girl? Any new mischief to share?
Ugh, where do I start?
Hold that thought. Have a seat. I'm gonna go grab you a drink. I want to hear all about it.
I'd love to.
But...
Yeah, I've got an early day tomorrow. I just stopped in for a second.
Ugh, come on. You're not going to make me sit here and drink all by myself, are you?
Rain check. I'll call you later this week. Girls' night out all the way.
Yeah. Get out of here already.
Love you, baby. Mwah.
You know, at this point, people should probably notice that I'm, like, stalking all of them. But plot convenience.
Ooh, MILF alert.
MILF alert, MILF alert, MILF alert,
Shut
MILF
up,
alert,
phone!
MILF
Looks like a total cougar, too.
Wait, did you just call this woman a furry?
I don't think you realize the gravity of the situation here.
I'm sorry, I forgot how gravity works. Let me just... Yeah, it's still down.
This is what separates the men from the boys. You've got to be aggressive. That nice guy isn't gonna cut it.
Ha, I got this. How much for the pretzels besides you?
How much you got?
How much does a pretzel cost?
I don't believe I've had the pleasure of meeting you. The cute ones are always hiding. Hun, do me a favor and help me out with my empty glass. Pretty please.
Sure will. Hey, give me that phone. Could you bring up some wine? Okay, will do. And here you go. Oh my... Now, what should we do about the fact that we're desperately attracted to each other? I mean, even though we just met and I'm already stuck in 3 other people, so I can bang them.
Oh, you're desperately attracted to me? You're sweet.
I mean, I was gonna say that I'm not desperate, then I forgot the fact that I'm stalking 3 other girls.
You haven't even asked my name yet. I'm more than just a pretty face, you know.
Wait, you are? Oh, sorry, forgot that I was sitting very close to you. That explains a lot.
Most gentlemen your age know me as Misty, but you can call me Jessie.
Misty! Oh no, it's the girl from Pokemon!
So yeah, Jessie is kind of a laid-back mom who does the webcam. Let's keep it at that.
I don't know, I don't really like the fact that I have to pay her to get into her heart, but you can't get to everyone with passion.
Anyways, here's Lola's discussion.
Excuse me, miss? Yeah? I've been here for a while now. I'm still waiting to be helped. Oh, yeah. So my shift just ended. I'm pretty much out the door already. I think someone else should be in any minute. I'm just looking to get a cappuccino. It only takes a second. I mean, it's more than a second, so... Are you serious? I should have left over 15 minutes ago, okay? I'm done. Wow, okay.
I love me some chocolate.
Huh. Oh well, I absolutely hate it. What is your point here?
I'll have a tall glass of whatever she's serving. Know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah. 1 hot cocoa for you.
Let's see. Considering what just went down, she's probably a little pissed off. Try to get on her good side. Open with something safe, like something she probably wants to hear.
Ridiculous! I demand to see the manager for this poor woman.
No, it's fine. Thanks for offering, but I'm not sure it would do much good.
Wait, you're telling me that I acted as a Karen for nothing? Damn it.
The nerve of some people, though. I mean, really, is a cup of coffee so much to ask? So sorry to inconvenience you. Have you been waiting here long too?
No, I can't actually remember. I think I've been here for like 5 days by now. Hey David, you wanna go get some ginger? What is going on? Get out of my room.
Did you really just say that? I don't think I've ever heard that one before. I have to give you credit though. That's pretty brave. You don't hear that often enough. Is that your technique? Hitting on girls at the coffee shop?
Only if they're as cute as you.
Oh jeez, really? Alright, you're good. I'll tell you what, Big Shot. You caught me in a good mood. I normally don't give in so easily, so consider yourself lucky. My name is Lola. Pleasure.
So yeah, Lola, she's a stewardess, busy. Funny enough, this was the character that will be actually mostly gone during the day.
She loves coffee and clothes, and she's really insistent on traveling. Yeah, I've done enough traveling. I mean, I'm only gonna travel again when I can go to a YouTube con or something, but yeah, that's not gonna happen in a while. Anyway, on to Nico, which is actually gonna be a bit more of a controversial pick for me because I actually like her, even though she's kind of an introvert, and apparently that kind of destroys her character after what the internet says.
Oh, and in this conversation, we also get to meet the character I hate the most in these games.
Audrey, can we leave now?
Calm down, Nick. We just got here.
Just got here? We've been here for at least an hour.
Don't be such a downer. Loosen up a little. I'll buy you a drink. What do you want?
I don't want anything. I'm not even old enough to drink.
They don't care. Okay. Oh my god. Why do you do this every time? Can't you just chill out for once? I don't know. Have fun?
This isn't fun. Everybody here is a complete douchebag. I told you I didn't want to come here and you dragged me anyway. Just like last time.
Because you can't just sit in your room all day. You need to fucking exist or something.
I don't sit in my room all day.
Whatever. Go. Leave. into one of these. Doesn't look like she's a big fan of people. But your weirdness might actually pay off here. I never thought I'd say this to you, but just be yourself?
Hola. ¿Cómo está? Got my hat!
Don't beat yourself up over it. She was a lost cause to begin with. Plenty of fish in the sea. Let's see, how about... Wait, is she coming back over here? This ought to be interesting.
Hey, you know what? It's Nikki. My name. Maybe I was a little bit quick to judge. Force of habit.
Yeah, you were. Have you seen my report? To be honest, I'm shocked most of these ladies haven't run from me yet.
Nikki, the girl that almost everyone who knows and has played Huniepop hates for some reason. And yeah, I've checked the tier lists.
Yeah, Nico is an introvert. And yet she's the one I can relate to the most. I mean, she gets dragged to parties, even though she doesn't like parties. And I don't like parties. The only thing people want to do at a party is get drunk. And I don't drink. Well, except for the prime taste of alcohol-free cider. But it's a shame because Nikio is just one of those characters that people hate. Even though I personally think that there are characters that should be hated way more than Nico. Especially one of the next ones here.
Yeah, remember the girl we just met? Yeah, that's the one I call the Mega Bitch. And even the game acknowledges the fact that she's a Mega Bitch. So, say hello to our new Smash Bros. Fighter, Audrey.
Okay, so before I go on a wild rant, here's the introduction discussion for Audrey.
What the Of course you screwed it up! Again?
That's exactly what you asked for! Are you joking?
Bitch, do I look like I'm joking? How am I supposed to roll around like this?
You're loco! This is how I always cut your nasty hair!
Nasty hair? Ugh, don't even! Look who's talking, skank.
No, bitch! My hair isn't dried out and reeking of smoke, okay?
Whatever, ho. Why don't you go get knocked up again?
You need to turn around and walk away.
What's wrong? Did I hurt your whore feelings?
Turn around and walk away.
Gladly. At least I won't have to look at your whore face anymore. Whore-ass bitch needs to learn. Ooh, she's a little feisty one, huh? This is what we refer to as a mega bitch. Confidence is key here. She has to know you're in charge and her bullshit isn't going to faze you. So whatever you do, just stay cool.
Hey, can we just ignore this woman? I don't want to date someone that can bite my dick off. Gosh darn it, I don't have really any choice, do I?
Could you move, please? You're kind of in my way.
In a minute, okay? I'm kind of taking a picture of you here. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna analyze the picture. Yep, my phone says you're a bitch.
Ew. What are you even doing at the mall anyway? Besides creeping on girls.
Wow, someone finally notices the fact that I'm going around and creeping on girls. Why do they have to be the mega bitch?
At least you're honest. Well, you're going to have to do a lot better than that. Sorry. But you did put in effort, I guess. And you are kind of cute. I'll tell you what, if you're lucky, maybe we can go get high sometime. You down?
I mean, yeah, let's go launch up into space. I'm ready.
So yeah, Audrey, I couldn't hate anyone more than this girl in any of the games. No, like, there's only one character that I hate even more, but the game she is in at least acknowledges the fact that she's really annoying.
Okay, let's go through a list of why I hate Audrey. Number 1, she's a mega bitch. Number 2, she manipulates people into buying her stuff. And she doesn't, show affection back. Number 3, drugs. Number 4, yeah, I think the mega bitch already describes quite a lot of here. Well, anyways, on to the next girl.
I didn't expect to see you here today, Tiffany.
Yeah, my English lit class was canceled. Trying to make good use of the time.
Hey, listen. Thanks so much for watching Philip the other day. I know it was last minute.
No, don't even mention it. I'd love to hang out with Billy. He's my little buddy.
Did he give you any trouble?
Nope, like an angel.
An angel? Are you sure you were watching the right kid? I know I still owe you too, so don't worry. I should be getting my paycheck tomorrow.
I won't hear of it. I was more than happy to help out.
Nonsense. I'm not taking no for an answer.
Too late. Have a good workout.
Hey, get back here. This isn't over.
Man, will you get a load of these two? I'd kill to have tits like that.
I mean, aren't you a fairy? I mean, I don't know, don't you have a potion or something that could, like, do the job? Or, I mean, even get a boob job. That also does the job.
This chick is clearly out of your league, but there may be hope. She's probably looking for a decent guy because of that baby mama drama. So just try not to be an ass for like 5 minutes. Oh, she's looking over this way. Showtime.
Hey, are you finished with that machine? I have one set left to jam out.
I mean, go ahead. It looks like you need it more than I do. Oh, shoot.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Hey, have I seen you on TV or what?
Really? OMG! I've done a couple of local commercials, but I never thought I'd be recognized. You must be new here. I don't think we've met before, right? I like to think I know all the regulars here on a first-name basis. You could say I'm a little obsessed with this place, I guess. My name's Kiana. Will I be seeing you here more often?
Yeah, I mean, if I just stop procrastinating on everything I make.
So yeah, Yana is cute and a single mother.
Look, I can't make a funny bit about every single girl, okay? Because we've already met like 8 characters by now. It gets hard to come up with funny stuff.
Anyways, after a few dates, you get the 4th date. The 4th date is where you can bang the girl. The part of all of us perverts go for. But to do this, you need to date the girl at night.
I mean, I don't see anything wrong with banging a girl during the day, but can you do you?
When you successfully date a girl at 4 hearts, you take them to the bedroom and you get the banging, which involves matching symbols.
So that's what they meant by moving with fast motion. I think I need to begin moving on and talking about the extra characters and the secret characters before this video gets blocked by YouTube. I mean, it most likely is gonna be, but I'm being optimistic.
Hey, so have you wondered if you could bang Q? Well, you can. When you successfully bang a girl, Q will join the roster of girls.
I mean, what can I say about Q? I mean, she's a fairy? I mean, you've already seen quite a bit of her.
There are also 3 other hidden characters. One of them is Venus. Yep, you heard me right. Venus, the god of love. You get her by banging all characters, none including the 2 really hidden characters. She's kind of the final boss in this game, or more like the final obstacle.
Speaking of the secret characters, do you like Neko girls? Because I know my friend Swamp does. Have you seen his Steam profile page? Well, you are in luck.
Say hello to Momo. That's right, you can have your own cat slave, which you can bang.
I mean, is this even legal? I mean, she is 18, so it is. But is this not for you? Well, what about screwing an alien where literally one of the scenes you get is stuff with tentacles in? Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything else. Did I mention how lewd this game is? Like, screwing an alien lewd. Jim, did you hear that? I just screwed an alien. You just screwed an alien. I just screwed an alien. Oh my god, was it a xenomorph? What the hell, Jim? So yeah, Huniepop. To be honest, all the characters are unique and have unique traits and all that. And the dialogue itself is really well written. But how do you continue with a game like this? Do you make a sequel? No. You make a game with no NSFW images in it, and a tycoon game, and it's called Honeycamp Studio, which is an idle tycoon game where you control your own webcam studio. What, you thought they would make a sequel? Oh my... That has to be the best joke I heard today.